Good luck, coach.
Good luck to you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the San Antonio Dreadnoughts and the Orlando Orbits. Here's the
fellas.
Pinion on to get us started, and we are underway from the City Beautiful. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Don't forget about it today. Bring it to me.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Hands it off out of the gun.
Oh, hit him backwards.
To the 32, good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down, avoiding that 3 and out.
Yeah.
How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
That's my fault.
Down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
I already knew better.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first down carry for Harris. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Play action. It's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
snap it to Fields.
Ah.
He's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 27 yards, a big play.
Oh, that's my fault.
This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right?
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
That's my fault. That's my fault. I should have looked for that good play call.
First in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Oh, hell no.
Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Oh, oh, line, you got him up, but you got him a chance.
Here's Hardman to return. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a carry heading left. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 53 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 3rd and 2, Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll run again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
He let it in there. Come on. You gotta attack the football.
And the Orbits go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
You gotta attack the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And deep in his own territory.
Come on, bro.
The football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
That's just so long.
2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Orbits are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can.
Get the fuck out of here.
Problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Orbits are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10.
Of course.
No gain on the play there.
Of course.
Down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about a little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in.
Come on, Ralph. What's up with the goddamn nigga bumping me?
Picked off by Byron Murphy. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Wow, this shit believes. Talk about some damn.
A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Off play action, Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. As the first half is winding down. And the Orbits would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after.
That shit's so good.
And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yes, sir. We got them niggas shook. They don't want to bring that shit out the end zone.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
14-0.
As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach in our EA Sports Halftime Report.
That shit crazy.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
2nd and 11. Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look,
what the fuck?
He's got a man complete. Touchdown.
He just ran completely away from him.
Justin Jefferson, 45
Holy shit.
And the Orbits have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Goddamn, man.
Simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go.
That's a cool game. Now you own the man.
The rest of the league, you better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Just completely. In safety, where are you
Here
at?
comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They locked the game up right now.
At the line, ready for their next drive.
Them two.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the right side, this is Dillon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one complete to Smallwood. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 34 yards. And the Dreadnoughts are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Sly is up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
Please, man, that was just Madden being Madden, bro.
I know, like, fuck you ain't talking.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley.
Now it's Madden being Madden. There's been a whole lot of Madden being Madden going on.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Oh, good. I couldn't. Objective 1 failed, man, so it's time to go to objective 2.
Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Fields on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On second down, they'll run it here. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Now Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
All right, let him get caught on. Come on, Reeves.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Come on, bro.
Timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game.
Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Orbits are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game.
See if I can go for that. See if I can get it.
Data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll set up a throw. This one complete to Smallwood. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Dillon now off the option. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back to Dillon on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Second and 12. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it fourth down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Slide for the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now the offense will
Boy,
their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd and 15 now. Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Orlando, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for San Antonio, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Going in like